Hi, welcome to PDF Data Extractor Advanced example. Now in this example I've got a PDF here, an invoice PDF. I'm going to extract the name, address and the total value at the end there. This is an example of the output that has been achieved by PDF Data Extractor. So I've got name, address, line 1, address line 2, zip code, which corresponds to here, and then the total balance, which is at the end there, which has been output in that column there. So this example shows you how to achieve this. So I'm going to close that down. So first of all, we do have a pre-set up settings for this. Go into load setup, example 2. This is the advanced setup. So I'm going to start from scratch with this setup. Click on setup, clear all settings, show yes, and you can see exactly how it's been set up right from scratch. So here I've got the name first, A Zenga, which is in the PDF here at the top. So I want to take that. I don't want to take the bill afterwards, so I want to make sure it stops at that point. So to do this, I'm going to right mouse on the first A text, which is the beginning of the name. I want the H greater than equal, H less than equal from a V match. The H means horizontal, the V means vertical. Join plus add space. I'll explain why in a minute. So I'm going to do it to 250. The bill starts at 260, so that should be plenty of room. Enter. So that's your first segment output already, and it's assigned it to column 1 there. So you can click process. There's 4 pages in this PDF, so there should be 4 output. So there you got your name there. So that's pretty simple setup. So now we need to go down and need to find the address. So I've got a 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can do a search if I want. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can see it there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 12th Avenue. S. So I'm going to do pretty much the same there. I'm going to right mouse on that item, output. I'm going to select the same. And I'm going to do it to 250. It's assigned column number 2 already, so I'm going to click process, click yes. As you can see, it's not done it correctly because I think I've selected the wrong one. So I'm going to right mouse, output. I need to join and add space. That's correct. Yes. You can see now that I've got address line 1 there. Now I want the next line down, Seattle. Seattle, USA, looks like it's up here. Output, select the same again. Do the same. I want it same range really to get all the address parts. Process. So that's all set up. So I just need the zip code now, which is there. You can see that horizontal position is starting in the same place every time. So output there to 250 again. That's column number 4. And then I just want the total balance, which on here is, the first one is that number, so I'm going to copy that, I'm going to put it in so I can find it. So go down, so it's there. So on this I'm going to do it slightly different. because there might be different amount of figures in here, so it might move around, it might not be in a fixed position. So I'm going to use the total text to do this. I'm going to do right mouse, output, if last exact data match, total. It's assigned column 5. You can change the columns. So that's the amounts there, and it is that simple. Now you can put a header on it, which is already set up, but I can go set up header on output file. You can set it there. You can also put in like the file name and things like that. So if you're doing batch processing, go on extra fields, you can put in the file name before automatically on the report. Now to change the output order, say if you wanted the name at the end, you can do right mouse, output order, put it up to number 5, and then I'm going to put the amount at number 1, so output order number 1, and I need to change it in the header, so I'm going to put amount and name, click process, yes, and as you can see now the amount is the beginning, exactly how you want, and that's exactly as it is in the PDF. So that's fairly simple advanced setup. Obviously you can save it then, click on file, save setup, and then once you've done that you can load other PDFs in and process. Any problems, please get in touch.